Welcome, folks. Welcome, one and all. Let me go ahead and post my little comment here in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon, and whatever time it is. I don't even know. Right. My back is on fire, but I just took 4 Advil, so things should go well now. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm building another wall, 6'8", and so let's cut the two pieces. I'll need, of course, more. Let me see. So 6'8", I need. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll probably need at least 6 pieces. So let's just do 8, just to have a bunch of them cut. As long as having glass sticking up the storm outside, just the funniest thing. Sometimes you just gotta wonder. Oh, went out the wrong door. Okay, I gotta remember to secure that top. Temporarily. Well, pretty soon I'll be securing everything. All right. Hello, how's everybody doing? I'm continuing the build here. And that means, okay, I'm going to cut 8 pieces, 8 studs at 105 inches, like I always do. And let's use the lighter tape measure so I don't wear myself out too soon this time around. It is tiring. I don't know how many steps I've done. How many steps have I done today? Let's see. Oh, 7,000. Not too many. And of course, I forgot my little tape measure inside. I mean, my little square, so now I gotta use the big square because I don't feel like walking all the way back to the RV just to get this thing. And again, what we're doing now is preparing the studs, the right height. And, we should need no more than 6 of them, but we do need the we'll need, aside from the regular studs, we'll need the trimmers, the jack studs and the grippers. But I'll do that when I'll figure that out after. Get all the pieces first, get all the pieces together. Drop my pencil somewhere, no problem, always have it open. How's everybody doing out there? Everybody good? Good. Well, cut 8 of them, I think maybe 8, maybe more, maybe less, who knows. Don't know whose dog that is, but it's not mine. Two more, and then we'll cut the door pieces. Get in there. Always keep your workplace neat. As neat as you can, anyway. Okay. Now for the doors. The height of the doors is 83.5, so 82 inches is the yeah, 82 is the, I usually put the doors at 82. So anyway, if I have to put a little 3/4 inch buck at the top, great, but it's better bigger than having to cut it down after. And doors range between 80.5 and 81.5 for the heights of the, 83.5, 83 and 83. Bottom line is usually it's 82. is the height and of the door. 82.5. Well, I've measured it countless times. I know that I gotta cut two pieces 82 inches. So. So 82 is. These are the two pieces that go for the door, on either side of the door. Then I have a piece that is, should be 41, I believe. 41. So you take 41 and you take this is how it works. The two that I just cut go on either side of the door frame. Then I got one across the top of them, the header, which is 41. So take away the 1.5 inches and the 1.5 inches, and you got from the 41, and you got 38 inches. 38 inches is the width that the rough opening should be for the door. Because the door is 36 inches, and you add 3/4 inch on each side, plus 1/4 inch on each side for shims. So with the 38 inches, gives you more than enough play to have the anchor it correctly. Okay, there you go. All right, now, this is not going to be big enough. This is 38. So I'll save them over here somewhere. But when I do have to, do something like that. Now, I'll need, okay, so 41 inches. Do I have a small one anywhere, smaller than 10 foot? No, I do not. So here we go. Inches. Okay. We have all the pieces, except the two end ones. Oh no, we got the two end ones. There's a 6. Where are my 6'8"? There's 68.5-inch ones. Ah, there they are. No, that's not them. Ah, I didn't cut those yet. All right, so I need 68.5 inches twice. One will be, I might be able to do this one. Yes, I will. 68.5 here. And I'll use one of the white ones for the top. And one of those pieces. Let me grab one of those. Okay, these are the long pieces. Well, let's see what I can do with these. I'm going to need a little more space, so I'll probably use this area and then slide it that way. So let me get all of this out of the way. Okay. Those after. Where is my blower? I know I had it around here, and I'd like to clear this all up. And I don't feel like sweeping just now. There it is. only sweep once at the end of the day. Yes, every day, but you know, what are you gonna do? All right, so. Goes here, some spare. And let's take these pieces and see what we can do. Once again, we have to move our stand. Believe it or not, walking around moving this thing, for me, is a lot easier than bending down and then lifting the thing up and possibly hurting my back. I'd rather just move these things, prepare a new area, and assemble my wall there, tilt it down, and have a nice day. A lot easier than the alternative for me. The important thing is you got to keep everything in your head as far as what order you're doing stuff in. In other words, I've got the height of the trimmers in my head. I've got the height of the studs. I've got the length of the doorway of the header, and I've got the length that I need to cut the top and bottom plates. So it's important to not mix them up, or it'll be problematic. So here we go, folks. Let's build another wall. Building another wall. This piece, and this piece on the top and bottom. Obviously, I'm putting the top on this side, or maybe it's not so obvious to you. I'm putting the top on this side, I'm putting the bottom on this side, because when I tilt it, I want to tilt the bottom and then slide it in. I don't want it to be upside down. Why is this important? This is yellow pine, this is pressure treated. Pressure treated has to be on the ground. So, do what we gotta do. These are the cripples. These are the trimmers. And now, I'll be right back after I check out if there's any comments. No comments. I'll be right back, folks. I need to, for one thing, grab a Diet Coke. I'm thirsty. But I'm going to go grab some more nails because I'm about to run out. I just don't want to start something and then run out. Diet Coke and nails. I cook nails and tea. So, loves my tea. Whew, I'm beaten. Tomorrow, I hook up my fan in here. Might be a little noisy, but well, it is what it is. Of course, so one thing you got to be very, very careful with the nail gun is, no matter what, always make sure that your hands are nowhere near in the line of fire and anywhere in the radius of 3.5 inches with the nail, because if it bends one way, let's say you're holding the thing like this and you're shooting like this, you're expecting not to get nailed. What if the wood deflects the nail straight up into your fingers? That's no good. That's no bueno. All right, we got that. We need another one for here. Come on. There. There we go, ish. All right. Yeah, folks, when you don't have any help, this is what there's different ways around it, but the way I see it is sometimes it's just faster to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It's faster to just do it rather than try to come up with a gadget for it. I mean, if I was going to be doing tons of these, and when I get to this area, I'll set up a wider mesh, if you will. But for this, once I nail the frame down, then I got once I nail the frame, the boards are easy. All I got to do is mark them and go. It's the 4 outside corners that are the tough part. And I don't feel like doing it on the floor, so that's why I'm up here. One frame. Now, to see where the door frame is. Well, seems I need just a couple of pieces of wood on this side, and then I'm done. So, if I'll need more than a couple pieces of wood. So, okay, so. Let's see where I am on that side. Okay. You see how much I love talking to myself? Okay, so now I have to calculate, since I put drywall on and it's every 16 inches. This is 16 inches, this is 16 inches. I have to see where the next one of this is, where the next one is. And if this is 16 inches, then the next 16, it's 9.5. Oh, excuse me. And 9.5, 16 minus 9.5 is 6.5. So I need 6.5 inches from the end, which is from this end that way, 6.5 inches. And that'll be the next one. So the next one here is 6.5 inches. Bang. And mark the 3/4 inch and 3/4. Then, as usual, every 16. See, now the top, which is what I'm marking now, I mark every 16, because I have to put cripples in. The bottom is different. And you'll see now why. You just got to make sure to juggle all this stuff in your head. Okay, so now I've got one here. Now it's going to be 41 inches. Let me get my little marker here, my frame. Filler square. Speed square. All right, so. This, no matter what, is going to be a stud. This one is going to be a stud. Question is, where do I place the next stud? I want to put it as close to the door as possible, while taking into account all the other things. So I need at least want 6 inches from there, roughly. And this is going to be 6 inches from there, plus 1 3/4 inches, so that's 7 3/4 inches. So, 7 3/4 inches is here. So if I move the door out a little bit, I could use that same stud. But, let me see where this one falls. So 41 inches from here. It's still moving. 41 inches from here. Wow, what a mess. Okay. Either way, I'm going to have to, these 2 studs, eliminate these 3. Okay, so I need 7 3/4. I'll do it right there. That's exactly where I'll do it. So now I need this one. Don't you love it when I'm talking to myself? This is going to be 1.5 inches. So this will be the king stud. 1.5 inches will be the jack stud. I got to do 41 from here. Make sure I got everything right. 41, 38. So, from the jack stud, 38 inches is the next jack stud, and this is the next king stud. And there it is. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, because, oh, actually, no. This is the top, so I have to actually draw this. Boom, boom, boom. That's crippled. Boom, boom, boom. That's a cripple, and that's a cripple. The cripples should be, I believe they're 22 inches. Let me double check. Yeah, 21 3/4, 22. We'll make them 22 and then we'll trim them if we need to. Okay. So, for those of you paying attention, I'm continuing this door. This is the last stud divisible by 16, which is necessary to have the plywood, the drywall be screwed in. See, the drywall is 4 feet. 4 feet, and it's screwed in every 16 inches. 16, 16, 16. Here's the next piece of drywall. 16, 16, 16. Here's the next piece of drywall. 16, I have to measure 16 from this, which I did, and then 16. Now, it happens to fall in a doorway, so clearly, but the top continues. Therefore, this top part here, because this is the top, this top part has to have the 16, 16, 16 cripples. If you could see way over by the window, that doorway, that's what it looks like. For those of you that don't know how to frame a door. So here goes. I need the following. I need, okay, 6.5. Then, okay, 6.5. And then, let me go from here. I do 6.5. We did our 6.5. Now let's check the other one. The door is going to be at 19.5. And then it goes this way. So 19.5. 1.5. 1.5. So 16. It's going to be a jack. It's going to be a king. I got 48, and then I got 30 inches here. And that should be all of them. Seven and 3/4 to 11. 7 3/4. 1, 2, 3. Seven 3/4 to 10 3/4. Good. All right. We have all our pieces ready to go. Put the other side in a sec. So far, there's a 16-incher. This is going to be the king stud. It's going to be a king stud on the other side. This whole thing is a doorway. Let's go ahead and knock out the other side, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. Okay, this is the top, that's the bottom. And now come the wonderful trimmers, or in other words, jack studs. They're the ones that hold up the header. I don't know if that makes any sense to you folks, but hopefully it does. That's one curved piece of wood. All right. So now I have the two trimmers, which are the ones that hold up the header, and I've got the two keen studs around the door. Here's the header. It's perfect right on there. So let's put that in. And we take the measuring tape because, I mean, obviously, we did all our measurements, and all our measurements are square, but for some reason or another, the header that I cut seems to be a 1/4 inch thinner than it should be. And that tells me that these two are bowing out, and I'm going to confirm it right now. Should be 38, and it's 38 1/4. They're bowing out. So, there's always a solution. Always a solution. I'll use the old clamp and strap solution. Put a strap right here. Clamp right here. Nice fit was right at the apex. All right. And all I got to do now, let's do it on this side, is squeeze. And that just brought it in exactly where it should be. And now it's staying. Because the sheer strength of those nails is more than the so we're good to go. Good luck. Okay, we got got our door in place, we've got everything in place. What we don't have in place is the cripples, which are the last pieces that I need. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cut 5 cut at 22 inches, I believe. But I will double check that number. How's everybody doing out there? Hey, Albert, good to see you. Just another little piece of the wall, baby. All right, so. Thanks to 4 Advil, I got my second wind. See, this is 21 and a half, so it's always good to measure first. 21 and a half, 21 and a half, 21 and a half. Okay, so I got to cut 5 pieces, 21 and a half inches long. So I'll grab 5 pieces that are at least 21 inches and use them up. Don't leave wood lying around. I almost tripped over the piece of wood because I'm so tired I can't lift my leg up enough. That's not good. That's not good. All right. There it is. I drink my tea. Yes, I did. Time for some Diet Coke. All right, let's do this the easy way. All I got to do is really measure 1, because once you set your saw to the 1, and lock it in place, then you got 1, 2, get the nice side. Yeah. 3. And you got 4 and 5. anybody has any questions as far as procedures or what I'm doing, or, hey, feel free to ask. Happy to answer. Javi, are you squaring them up? That's what a square is for. Hey, let's put it up, folks. Let's put it up. But reload my gun first. I don't want to be stuck up there with only one nail. Or worse, get everything up. You have your thing, and you got no nails left. Now, I'm loaded. Loaded for bear. This should be a simple matter. Or see, we hope so. We hope so. It's quite heavy still. But there is balance when you use the force. I just don't like forcing myself. All right. Okay. To make sure the way is clear when because I'm pushing it and head that way, that's not going to be a problem. So here goes. Yeah. How's that look for a wall, huh? Nice little wall. As long as it's somewhat steady, I will grab my nail gun. Go ahead, no, place it ready, folks. That's locked in enough. Now here, this wall has to come in a bit. Luckily, it's not a problem. But before I do anything with that wall, I need my most important tool, the level. I gotta be on the level with you guys. This is a good tool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, folks. We have ourselves 2 rooms. Here's my daughter's room. La 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 la. Here is my daughter's closet. La 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 la. Here is the bathroom. La 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 la. Going to the other room. La 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 la. Here's my other daughter's closet. La 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 la. And finally, the way out of her room into the kitchen. Okay, folks. It's temporary, because I have to actually I'm gonna let me put in a couple nails of the powder actuated variety. Which are first push down the plunger and put in the nail. Put the powder actuated charge inside. Loaded, ready. Clear. That's peculiar. There we go. That's not going anywhere. Eject cartridge. Boing. I love this little gun. Okay. A couple extra charges in the ground here. And see, this is where you gotta think. Do not nail down the piece of wood that's through the doorway. You're gonna be taking that off. The last thing you want is to nail it to the concrete there. There, on the other hand, it's not a problem. And one more. One more right over here. All right. Can't tell you how long I've had that for. Okay, now the next wall goes from here that way. And it long wall, well, it doesn't have to be that long, but it is a wall that is, thank goodness, it doesn't look like it has any, let me check, where is it? There it is. Yeah, it does have a doorway, damn. There's a doorway right here to the kitchen, and then the rest is wall. So, let's see, what time is it? 5:16. I think I'm going to start picking up because at 6 o'clock I feed the dog and go in for the day. And so yeah, I'll start cleaning up, sweeping up. You guys can watch. But yeah, this is done. It's not really done. I need the top cord. So there's a piece of wood that goes all on the top. It's on that middle. It's on those two other rows, but it's not across here yet. And I'll put it up here, but I'm going to wait for this one because I nail it. Well, it gets nailed from the top. How's everybody doing? Oh, let's see here. Sorry, folks. I was so my wife just got upset at yet another Miami driver. I'll tell you, I would say 57 years in that city is more than enough for me, but honestly, I wanted to move a long time ago, but it wasn't convenient. And in reality, I left 4 years ago because I've been up here more than 6 months out of the year compared to over there, between cutting the property and the last year and a half building this. But I'll tell you, yeah, I've had it. My wife is dying to get over here, and she will be here Saturday. So that's a beautiful thing. That's it. We're done. We're done with big cities, and we're done with Miami. It's just it's in the 70s. It was worth it. As of 1980 and beyond, I will say, short of my friends and my high school life and all that, the general city, not worth it. Not worth it. Don't get me wrong. I love the culture. I love all the things to do, the activities, but times have changed, and frankly, now, I mean, population's grown so much everywhere else that, shoot, I've got the entire anything available in Miami is available right here. in Central Florida, and I'm not talking about Orlando, I'm talking about 40 minutes away. I'm talking about in a 55,000 population town. That small, which is not that small, but it's smaller than 2.7 million in Miami. And let me tell you, everything is available here, everything. But the best part is everything's available here more politely, with no traffic, with no lines. It's with no noise. Listen to this. I'm listening to birds, I'm listening to crickets, I'm listening to my neighbor's chickens and roosters. And I am a block away from a main street and less than a mile away from US 27 of all places. And here's sound. You know, and here's sound. The occasional car driving maybe in the distance. No. This is, I don't want to say heaven on earth because I don't know what heaven is like, but close to it. I'll tell you. Second, that if any of my friends from Miami have ever gone on vacation and have traveled through Florida, which obviously it's one heck of a trek. If they've ever gone on a road trip and traveled past West Palm and then come back into West Palm, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. That alone, just the traffic. I'm not talking about the rudeness of the people, which is another factor. I'm not talking about the lack of education of some people. I'm not talking about that. And I'm not talking about the quantity of people, which is another factor. I'm talking just the traffic alone. Worth it. It's worth it. I pray my wife gets here soon. But still got to finish out her contract. She's a dedicated woman. I mean, if I had a contract, I'd finish it off too before I moved. But holy cow, she's chomping at the bit. That last week is, especially when you've already made the decision to move, right? All righty, folks. Thank you all for joining me. I'm just going to sweep up here a little bit. Let's see. So let me put you guys over here. And I'm just going to blow everything. It's all sawdust, so I'm just going to blow it out the door. If I can find the bumper. There it is, right in front of my face. If it were a dog, it would have been me. Unless it was my dog, then it wouldn't have been. My dog, my dog is still outside on that mountain digging. Okay, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow, I'll put another piece in. That's good. I'll put a 16-footer there, and then I'll nail the other one. Yeah. Okay, good. I think tomorrow I can finish up this section, and possibly, now there's no way I'll finish up the whole kitchen, but I will finish up another section. You know, I might just mark them now. Might as well, right? I got a little time. My dog doesn't get fed till 6. I'm going to take a little time and mark up another board. And in fact, I'll take my time and cut the other boards too. Why waste the energy tomorrow when I can waste it tonight, spend myself out with it, and then get a good fresh start in the morning? Good idea. Okay, so I need a piece here, and I need to do the kitchen. That's going to be interesting. Okay, so from that piece, I need 5 6 3/4. I need 5 8. I need 7 inches. And I need half of that, which is, let me double check what's actually half. Inch and a half. All right. So an inch and a half for that. So inch and a half. So 8 and a half. So half of that is a 1/4. That's a 7. That's 15, 3, 8, 11, 3. I think it's 11, 11 1/4, but let me double check. Half and 3/4 is 1 1/4. Oh, there's 1 1/4. That's 7. 7, 8, and 8 is 60, and 7 is perhaps 23. So 23, which is 1 foot 11. There's 11 with 1 foot, and 5 and 5, and 1 is 11. 11, 11, and 3. Okay, so I need, wow, it is so close to 10 foot, it's so sad. Because that means I have to, that's crazy. Unless, let me see if there's another way I can do this. Yeah. I can go 3.5 inches less. That doesn't help me. I need 10 foot. Well, no, 1/4. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, 11 and 11 1/4 minus 3.5 inches. So that's 8, 7 3/4, 7 3/4. So 11, 7 3/4. 11, 7 3/4. There's no way I can get rid of that. There's no way to get rid of that. What I could do I can do that. That would be a little piece on the top. Okay, so that piece would be 11, 11, 1 and a quarter. So the top piece is 11, 11 and a quarter. Don't you love it when crazy people talk to themselves? All right. Okay. Eleven, 11. I'll double check that measurement now. Check the numbers here. That's 7 inches. 5/8. And that's 5, 6 3/4. And 11.5. 8, 8, and 7, 23, that's 11, and that's 11, 11, 11 and a quarter. Okay, good. 11, 11 and a quarter. All the way to the top. Bottom chord is going to be less. Hey, and I can do it that way. Okay, okay. Yeah, I got a better way to do this. Okay, that works. 511, 310. Okay, so 511, 310. And more. Wow. You know, sometimes you're very, very happy when a measurement works out so perfect. For instance, if I had a measurement well, you know what I mean. If a measurement works out perfect, like right now I've got a piece that's 11 foot, 10 inches. My boards are 10 foot. I've got other boards that are 16 foot, but they're not pressure treated. So I got to piece 2 of these together. And then I thought, hey, wait a second, I got 3 feet of doorway that I don't need to, that I can ignore, because I've got to eventually cut all those pieces out. But if I build it, you know, already cut out, then I don't need that long piece. Well, turns out I need the shortest piece, the piece that I need is 10 foot, 1 inch. So regardless, I got to split it up into 2 different, I can't do a 1 inch piece, so I'm going to have to do it in multiple pieces. It's quite annoying when you think about it. Unless I shrink the kitchen an inch, which deal. Wouldn't make any difference whatsoever, actually. I think I put a doorway of 3'6". I don't think I put, okay, I gotta check because this doesn't add up. 3'6" and 3'10". I see what it is. Something's wrong here. Okay, I got it. I figured it out. Yeah, my numbers are way off because they decided to put, oh my God, what is wrong with these people? They placed I did the design work, and they placed an arrow, a dimension line, which you look at all the dimension lines, and they usually go from the end of a room to the end of a room. The inside, they have little arrows, and then there's the dimension. This dimension line goes from that wall to the middle of nowhere, making me think it goes on to the next closet. It doesn't. So that's a problem for me. That's a very big problem for me. So, no biggie, no biggie. I figured it out. Don't use that. I gotta scratch it out. Do not use that. 14'6". So now I don't have to worry about any 10 foot. I've got 14 feet of wall to do. So I'll use a whole 10-foot piece. However, yeah, I use a whole 10-foot piece. Now 10 feet here, yeah, it's fine. Okay. Now I know what to do. I'm glad I didn't cut this piece because this one's not getting cut at all. Let me get a 10-foot piece out here and start marking it. We'll check on the time. 20 minutes till the 2 sheets. All right. So it looks better. All right. So 1.5 is the wall. And I'll go 6 inches of this. Nine and 30. Oh boy. Okay, so there's no door there, that's an open hallway, so I can do anything I want with it. Okay, good, good, good. So I'll just put 3 there. One, two, three, 4.5 inches. Three of those, and I've got 3'6". Okay, that's going to be a big one. 3'6" is the opening, so I get another piece. Trimmer. Trimmer, 3'6" is the opening, and 47 is what I need. No. It's a straight opening. Okay, oh boy. I hate it when I have to do calculations with fractions. Oh, I don't understand when you guys don't like math. Mixed fractions, not just fractions. It's not just adding 1/4 and a half, or 1/4 and a quarter. It's 3/4 and a half, and 5/8, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I gotta add the following. 5/8 and 5/8, which turns out to be 10/8 for 1 1/4. Correct? Yes, 1 1/4. 1 1/4 inches plus whatever I need, okay, plus the opening. So to the opening, here's the opening, there's the trimmer. I need to add 42 inches, which is right here, plus the 1 1/4. And after the 1 1/4, then I've got the trimmer and the king stud. Okay. That gives me a nice opening. Now here's the question. How far away is that from that? Okay, so I've got 1 1/2, so that'll be 4 feet. Do I have 4 feet? I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I got 9 inches there, so I do have 4 feet. Good, 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 good. All right, 4 feet. And then the rest of them as normal. 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. All right. One, 2, 3, 1 panel, 2 panels, 1, 2, 3. 3 panels, 1, 2. Okay, that's a piece of the panel, so I can start here in the middle, if I want. Yeah, I can start here. I can just put a small piece and deal with it. Yeah, that's better. I can start wherever I like, wherever I darn well please. Okay. Okay, so if I start on the other side, which is right there, oh boy. So this is going to be 9 feet. 9 feet. So that's going to be, okay, so let's mark where that is. That is going to be 10, 10, and 3.5. Inches. 4 inches. 4 inches from there. Away 8.5. So 8.5. Sixteen. 16. How's everybody doing out there in TV land? I'll go check your comments in a second, so feel free to post anything you like. I am in the process of marking tomorrow's walls. All right. So here. Hope you guys enjoy the background of chickens and a crazy lady cackling, because that's standard at this time of day. It's, my friends like to call her the crazy chicken lady. Is yeah. She treats her chickens like kindergartners or whatever. So. All right, so I've got everything you want here. Beautiful. I should make another one identical to it. Yeah. I'm going to do that. I'm going to use another one of these. My dog is still digging. Never mind. Okay, so this is the top. So the top is going to be. I'm going to have here a. That's a cripple. That's a king stud. Now, this is the same thing here. All right. All right, we got ourselves a beautifully laid out wall. All right. So from there, this way, that works, that works. Okay. This is the bottom, this is the top. Top has to have the cripples. Where did I put that? Oh, well, we got the 16s here, so, okay. Don't you love how I talk to myself, folks? Don't chat. Love it. Okay, so, this is 16, so clearly this is 16. 3/4, 1.5. And 32, so it will be this one, 3/4, 1.5. And worry about that one. That's too close. So we have our cripples. Cripple, king, cripple. Cripple. Okay. Triple team, good. Next section of wall is done. Now, that's it for me. Yep, that's it for me. It's 3 minutes till my dog gets fed, so I gotta go feed the doggy and go on in for the day. Tomorrow I shall continue this endeavor. The wall goes all the way up to about here. And then, that's it. And we'll have a few little walls go out this way. But yeah, it's gonna be some fun times. See you later, folks. I'll include you on the next live when I get a chance. So lots of love and thank you for joining. Catch you later.